How's everybody doing out there in CCM land? This is TF. We're going to be today just doing a quick video on how to put a deluxe kit on a cocker body. If you have an old cocker that you've taken off the pneumatics off the front end here, it's quite easy to get a deluxe kit from CCM and put that on the marker. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. This is one example of a deluxe kit. This is an easy grip version that comes from CCM. And it's got just a few parts. The pump plate, a few screws to hold that together, pump arm, which if you need it for an auto trigger, you need to keep it drilled for an auto trigger, and they'll ask you that. They'll also ask you what marker you're putting this on, and that matters as this pump arm length differs based if you're putting it on a mini or if you're putting it on a full length cocker or things like that, okay? You've also got a main guide rod here, main pump guide rod. You've got this teardrop sort of thing that holds the secondary guide rod, and it also has two O-rings to seal it all together. Now how to install that is, you grab a little bit of lube, I use hater sauce on mine, and put it on both sides, okay? Slide that over the main pump guide rod, and screw that in up here. Now that has a little bit of a trick to it because you have to keep it aligned. The teardrop portion has to be aligned. Let me just screw this down a little bit and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, screwing in now, and we're tightening it down. Get it about, just a little bit tight, and then I want you to check the front of this to make sure, see how that's kicked off to the side slightly? This teardrop is not aligned. You want to align that perfectly, okay? So that these are running absolutely perpendicular to the ground or parallel with the side of the body, okay? So tighten this up with that held in place, and that seems to be about right. Slide the pump arm over. You do this a couple of ways. Either slide the pump arm over and then put the back block on. What I like to do is put the back block on first. And what you do is pretty much tighten that down. You're going to have to adjust it probably one turn one way or the other once you get it on the gun. But pretty much tighten that down. And then turn it exactly opposite of how you want it. Slide that on. See how the back block is backwards? Turn the back block over, and now that is on the marker. What you then need to do is, if you have the auto trigger, is to attach the auto trigger to the pump arm. A lot of these now just have studs that are coming from the factory, and it makes it really easy. This is an older version, so it's got this screw, and there are many different types of screws where CCM attach these differently, so however yours goes on, it goes on. Then you put the bolt in, and the pin in, and then check your timing. Oh, sorry, we need the pump rod into, or else the gun doesn't cock. And you can't check time at all. And check your timing. You want 1/8 inch as it fires. You can go to see more about timing there. But that really is all there is to putting on a CCM Deluxe Pump Kit when you get the pneumatics off of a cocker. Now you can get this a couple of different ways. You can get a deluxe kit, you can get an economy kit covered in a different video, or you can get the full deluxe kit, which is the pump, handle, rod, all that stuff, and the grip frame, which allows you to auto trigger any pump of your desire. If you want to learn more about the grip frames, look up the grip frame videos in my series. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to convert an auto cocker once you take the front block off to a pump. It takes virtually nothing at all. All right, thanks a lot.